Well, let's get a check of live Doppler radar. Not a lot showing up, but don't be surprised if you don't see a few stray flurries out there this evening on the backside of our system. Wanted to show you a couple of the notable storm reports that we got in. We're going to start here in Madison County. Picked up about 1/10 of an inch of ice at 2,200 feet. Elevation. So yet again, it was those higher terrain areas that saw that light, thin glaze. Did cause some slick spots out there. In Benton County, Pea Ridge picked up almost an inch, about 3/4 of an inch of snow sleet mix. Most of it was sleet, and that did cause a few slick spots out there. Now, where we're at out there right now, cloudy skies remain. That's going to be the case overnight tonight. Look at those winds. They're already coming in pretty sharp out of the northwest. That's set to continue overnight tonight. And as that continues, look at these temperatures drop. This is going to be 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, feeling like we're around 3 degrees out there. That's the wind chill in Benton County, about 6, Fayetteville and Huntsville. Low teens, even a few single digits between Sallisaw and Waldron in the River Valley. No matter where you're at tomorrow, you better bundle up. It is going to be a bitter cold start to the day, and by the afternoon hours, this is lunchtime, still feeling like we're in the teens, 20s. Maybe we can squeak out a 30 in Paris. All in all, it's going to be a cold Thursday. We do see things quickly turn around by Friday, though. Winds are going to shift back out of the south. Warm front begins lifting into the area, and by Friday night, we could see a few spotty to scattered showers. Now, I think those are going to become more numerous, largely overnight into early Saturday morning. Then as that system pushes off towards the east, it very well could cause some heavy rain and some severe weather in southern and eastern Arkansas. I wouldn't rule out a few thunderstorms in our neck of the woods, but not expecting any severe weather. That front, our next one slides on through, and what's going to happen, what could happen, is some wraparound moisture meets up with that cold air by Saturday night, and we could see an additional burst of snow, primarily in northwest Arkansas. Wouldn't rule out a few flurries south of I-40, but the better odds closer to that Missouri state line. In these types of setups where the cold air is chasing the moisture, rarely do you actually see a whole lot of snow accumulate. So probably light dusting is what you might be able to expect if this is to materialize. These setups are far from perfect and far from efficient snowmakers, but it is certainly something we could see by Saturday evening. A lot of that will exit the area by early Sunday morning. Going to Sunday school, it's going to be frigid cold out there once more as this cold Arctic air returns. Now, I kind of mentioned something to you last night. And there's not a whole lot of updates, but we've narrowed our window just a little bit. There's the potential for more snow next week, and we're really thinking Tuesday into Wednesday. What I know right now is cold air isn't going to be a problem. The jet stream, that's not going to be a problem. We've got a very active jet swinging us storm systems, what feels like every 2 to 3 days. But our list of unknowns is still quite long. What's the exact storm track? That's really going to dictate a lot of things. What kind of moisture are we working with? What kind of precipitation type? Is it snow? Is it a mix of snow, sleet? Is it freezing rain? And the precise timing still yet to be determined, but we do see the potential remaining Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll keep you posted as that forecast becomes more clear. Key takeaway, tomorrow's bitter cold. Friday's a little bit better for your Valentine's Day, highs in the upper 40s. Saturday's going to be a bit more mild, but there is that 50% chance of scattered on and off showers, especially in the first half of the day, followed by cold Arctic air come Sunday. There's a lot of up and down, right? This is a really active weather pattern. We'll try to warm up a little bit next week, but then that next system arrives. Very well could be looking at a mix of rain and snow. Tuesday into Wednesday. One of the things that we really want to know is the timing of that system. If it starts to move in overnight as temperatures are colder, well, of course, we're probably looking at more of a snow event. But if it comes in during the day when we're in those 40s, we're probably looking at more of a rain event. That's certainly something we'll have to be mindful of between now and then. In the River Valley, down to 22 technically, but it's going to feel like we're in the teens, low teens, when you factor in that bitter cold north wind. And then by Friday, we're starting to warm back into the low 50s. Saturday's not a bad day overall, but we're going to have enough chance of a rain that it's going to be tough to dodge those showers. Maybe your best bet might be the second half of the day. Still, though, no guarantee it's going to be totally dry. Sunday's going to be cold, but dry. If you just need to get out and about, just bundle up come Sunday. We'll also watch for that potential of a snow mix Tuesday into Wednesday in the River Valley as well.
Ooh, more mussiness on the way.
This is a really active pattern, and all you need is that cold air to meet up with that active pattern, and when that happens, you've got snow. I don't think winter's done by any means, and looking ahead to next week, I'll tell you I'm very interested. There's a lot of questions I still have, but it may be a decent bet for somebody.
Okay, well,
All right,
see how that goes.